Hi YouTube, this is your girl Sandra, aka Simply Love, and I'm here to do a video for the sign of Gemini for April 2016. Welcome. I'm glad to see you on my channel. Thank you for sharing my videos. Um, I am so grateful to each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you. I love the reading that we did for the one question. It's going to get deeper than that. Believe me, y'all hang in there with me. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe because there's going to be some good things coming up. I got this from a person that sent this to me. They know who they are. Thank you very much. They told me what to do to use it to help clear my third eye more than what it already has been. So I had to do some moon gazing with it on. And let me tell you, after that, I done that, so much tremendous energy came over me. I was having all kind of dreams, all kind of aspirations came after it. I had to write all these things down that, the Most High and his angel guides had for me to deliver to whoever has the eyes to see and the ears to hear. That's all I could say. I'm not pressuring anything on anyone. I'm just going to do what I need to do before I leave this earth. We're not here forever. Let's make the best out of it. I'm going to do the best I can with what's given to me far as vision wise, with my gift to give to each and every one of you, and sharing that gift, sharing the love, sharing what things could be if you just see it, if you can just see it, and if you can believe it. As my sign says here tonight, believe in your dreams, and that's what I want each and every one of you to do. Believe in your dreams because they can come true. You have more control over your life than you've ever could imagine. So don't believe in man, believe in spirit. Believe in your creator, the Most High, who put instilled your dreams in you already. All you have to do is look for it, look inside for it. Look at the spiritual side of things. That's where you're going to find your happiness and your love, everything that you wanted out of life, anything that you missed out on in life, you're going to find it. And you're not going to be afraid of it because you know why? You asked for it and it's going to come. Believe that. Okay. We're doing the reading for Libra, my favorite sign. I love you guys. Welcome, Libra. This is for the reading of for April 2016. Did I say that already? I don't know. I've been talking so doggone much. I think I need a drink here. If you can hold just a second, Libra. I'm so sorry. I've been talking and then I rolled the tape and forgot to get my drink here. Mm, very good. Thank you. Ma'am, I hope this dressing is on okay, but we're not going to be paying attention to me. I don't know how this thing's I know this part's supposed to go in the middle somewhere. So I think I need to get more pins or something for it. But thank you. I really appreciate it. I know I'm probably not wearing, I never wore nothing like this before. But when I was gazing at the moon with it and sit right here in the middle, is where it's supposed to be at, where your third eye is, and it, whatever this part here is to bring that energy to the third eye and actually enhances everything. It really, really does. If you can ever find one of these, you can go online somewhere, I believe, and get them. Crystals. They have them in all kind, the black rocks or the black rock like this is good for bringing in energy to the third eye. Crystal, you can get some made in crystal forms, some with seashells, and some with these like white onyx. They're real shiny and it brings on energy as well. And I use all this in my readings. It's my little ritual thing. Okay? So let's begin with the sign of Libra and see what, April has. Just some. It's just a general reading, so it doesn't apply to all. It's just going to apply to some. It's general readings are just like, the characters can be male or female, so there's no gender to them. It only going by, who's watching the videos. It's only going to resonate to some because there's a gazillion Libras out there. Believe me, it's not going to raise. If it doesn't resonate to you, then it doesn't mean it's for you. Maybe the next time. Maybe you want to call in and get a personal reading and find out what's going on. Especially this month, going through to April, I suggest everybody out there, if you can, get a reading. Get a reading because there's a lot of energy out here that is that the Most High is just pouring out down to people, and it's going to be, if you don't do the right thing or go the right direction, because temptation is going to come in with uterus, I think it's uterus. What is the uterus? Uterus. Uranus. When Uranus comes in, Uranus is kind of dangerous. They like to do that. That temptation stuff, bring back people from the past, bring people in your lives that you think that's cool, and they end up being wearing some kind of mask or something like that. Well, you're going to need to have your third eye open so you can be aware of that. You're going to have to be a visionary. You're going to have to seek things inside. You're going to have intuition. You're going to have vision. You're going to have inspiration. So grab all these energies while they're out there. Get you a reading. Let these people know what you need to do and what you need to watch out for if you want to be in the positive realm. Because once this all these planets and all this stuff stop moving and circling and rotating, that's going to be it. You're going to be stuck whatever choice you make in life, you're going to be stuck in it for a long time. You're going to be like mesmerized, like tied to the devil almost. You're just like going to be tied to the devil. You're not going to be able to be released until the next coming of all the planets moving and the full moons coming out and the eclipses. So you have to be aware of all these things that's going on around you, so you can wean yourself out of the matrix system, the matrix system, and be your own person. Be proud of who you are. We're all going to die one day, but you want to go as a happy person with happy memories. You want to wipe out the negative and bring in the positive energy. It's out there. You just have to want it. And it's contagious. You have to be it so you can shine it on others, and then what you throw out there in the universe is something that's going to come back to you anyway. So that's where it all starts. It all starts with you, and where you want your life to go, what are your expectations are, what's slowing you down here, what's making these problems or issues in relationships. That's why I stick with relationships, because I feel like that's the number one thing that really brings joy and happiness into people's lives, is to have someone mutual or compatible to them. But we tend to find people, and that's kind of like just, it basically starts with just rushing or making that a priority or something of that nature. That's what it causes, or something that may have happened in your childhood, men and women, that cause you to react a different a way that's inappropriate to yourself and to others. So I'm here to help, get those problems resolved. I had to go inside and, resolve my own. I did my own self spiritual journey of helping myself. I didn't go to anybody to help me on this. I had to do it myself. You have to face yourself in order to help yourself. You can spend gazillions of dollars going out here to these here people that has their name, psychologists and all this kind of crap, and they may not be nothing. All they do is sit there and they're just listening to you and, giving you medication, and on with you they go to the next, okay, and getting paid all this money, and nobody's getting help that they should. But I want to provide help, from the spiritual realm, from the people who I know can help, from this Most High, who sends, guardian angels to tell you. But you have to have your third eye open. You have to have your third eye awakening. You have to be able to see through it, which is spiritual, rather than your physical eye. Your physical eyes mean nothing. it's nothing but temptation. You know, it sees things. It's like going into a candy store and you see all this doggone candy and it all looks good and you know it all tastes good. And if you sit up there and try to grab each piece of those candy, you're going to get sick. You're going to hurt yourself. You know what I mean? Like I did one time. I'll tell y'all about. I think I told you about it already, but you got to be careful. You got to make the right decisions for yourself so you can live a better, a happier, more balanced life. Okay, so let me get started, and we're going to be doing, who are we doing? Libra. Libra. What's in store for you, Libras? Let's see. Going on the first week of April 2016. Okay, I've got the Queen of Rods here. I love it when I see all this yellow, bright, beautiful, sunny stuff behind everybody. These characters, they have this bright yellow stuff, and it's a wand, so it's like some type of um, intuition, vision, inspiration. It's a card of movement. The energy of it is of a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Okay, with the rods. So this could be a male or female in some of you Libra's life, or it could be the energy, but I'm looking at it as a character, so it is a person. It could be the sun, moon, or rising sign as well, but it is a fire sign that some of you may be dealing with, male or female. They come across as very helpful. They always go out of their way to do things for other people. They're very giving, very caring. But they do, you know, they have their wand and it's firmly in the ground. They are firm and determined about the things that they do. They try to be fair about things. They can put up with a lot of things, but you don't want to cross them because they will thrash you with their wand. You don't want to come too close to them in any kind of confrontation, okay? And what we have next to the Queen or the King of Rods is the Devil, which is major. There's some major energy coming from the Devil card next to the Queen of Rods here. The Devil's in the mix, huh? Well, sort of like chained and bound to something, codependency, sex, drugs, rock and roll. Unable to untie yourself, wanting to be tied to this dependency. Not letting go of something that needs to be let go of. For some of you Libras out there. Addictions of any sort, any kind of addictions, something you can't let go of. Addictions, sex, spending money, clothes, shopping, material items. For some of you Libras. Religion, politics, control, ego. That's all I'm getting from Spirit right now for that card. For is falling next to the King or Queen of Rods, like I said, and they are of the fire sign, the Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. There's some addictions there. There's something there that that's an overindulgence of something. But it looks like maybe there is a walking away of that from that person that's in this, that's this person is this fire sign is attached to or obsessed with or um under controlled substance, something, whatever the addiction is, television shows, you name it, they could be addicted to it. And can't release themselves from it. But it looks like with the Ten of Swords, where there was some hurt and pain um, in this situation around you Libras concerning and fire sign that hurt you to the core. But you know what? What it could have been something that they did or something that happened to them themselves in a love relationship that caused it to be a walking away. Those swords that are in the ground, yes, it's a bloody mess. There was a mess there going on for a while. This seems like it could be some past energy here. It kind of telling me some past energies here. This had to happen to clear up this addiction problem. This addiction problem is what caused this heartache or this pain of a person that's in a Libra's life, the Ten of Swords, because this person's walking away. There's snow, there's darkness in the air. Yeah, they were down and out at one time, but they got right back up. They sprung right back up. And they're walking away, and they got some blood on their back, so but they were able to survive this. It almost was like a death, but it was like they were revived. They were brought back to life. So in Libra's life, there was somebody around them that had some type of addiction problem, obsessions. It led to them being sick or hurt very, very bad. It could be been some surgery. Somebody close to a Libra, they could have had some type of surgery or some type of sickness or illness that they thought that may have was going to run its course out, or leave here spiritually, but they got up and recovered from that, from all those swords that was sticking in them. They managed to overcome that situation and walk away from it. Okay. And I'm also looking at, yes, a total recover with in a relationship, love relationship, family love relationship. I'm seeing, well, I don't know why I'm getting family love relationship in this too, but it is a love relationship coming up out of this. Yes, it was a victory here. Judgment, out of all this, there was supposed to be a lesson learned to this person, this air sign person, male or female. And they came out of it. Whatever it is, the darkness, the cave, the hole that they were in, the darkness they were in, the addictions, and under some type of medical care or hurt or pain from a relationship that ended, and it hurt very badly. They could have been even somebody in your life, Libra. I'm not saying this is you. I'm saying maybe this happened to somebody in your life that had some type of addictions. They were a fire sign and they got caught up. They were caught up in some type of addictions, and it caused them to experience a lot of pain. There was a lot of backstabbing going on. And it was from a relationship, and it caused them to be sick. It got them to be very sick because this person just walked up and walked away. They stabbed them in the back. They put a lot of swords in their back, and that hurt. It led for bloodshed. And inside, spiritually, it was bloodshed. But they managed to get up and they managed to walk away. From these swords that were, put in their back. It's like it was almost like an overkill of a mental situation because of this person walking away, to where they might mentally just, mentally walked away, or got mentally unstable and done some things that they shouldn't have done, maybe during the relationship, that made them sick and actually recover from this sickness. This probably could have been a near death situation, because but it's showing them coming out and be from judgment. This was meant to happen so they can just like pull themselves together, get it together. Life ain't over. There's something more to come. Don't go this direction here. It was a light. This was a lesson I'm feeling for some of you Libras in your life, from someone that you love or care about, whether it was a family member or whether it was a love relationship. Now we are talking about a love relationship here now because of the Knight of Cups that come up here. The Knight of Cups come up. Somebody, like I said, coming the second week of April, coming out of their resting period, out of their hermit period, or feeling closed in, feeling trapped, feeling like they had nobody there with them, actually sees the light now. Okay, they're free. The angels were calling on them. Come on, come on. It's time for you to come up out of this mess. You know, all is not lost. You survived. You might have been near death, but you did survive. So, you know, there's something else for you to do, and they're calling on you. They're calling on you, or someone around you has experienced a near death situation but came out of it. Okay? And this is somebody close to you, Libra, or you know, in somebody that you love and care about. There was sorrow with there's somebody, the Knight of Cups, which is an air sign, and no, I'm sorry, water sign. This is a water sign in some of you Libra's life, that you're not emotional. Yeah, well, this person, whoever this person is that's in your life around you, Libra, is a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, and they wear their heart on their sleeve for you. They have love for you. They're very giving. They're very kind. They want to go the whole 9 yards with you. But they are guarded a little. But they show how they feel. You know, they show you how they feel. They're always showing their love for you. They're always, I don't know if they express it too much, but they always show it through different things that they do. Because you can come along, some of you Libras can come along as though you're, you know, unemotional. This person can come along unemotional too, but they always show their emotions through whatever they do for you. But they can come across unemotional as well, and it could be because you're unemotional. Somebody here is the Fool. You know, they want to, and it's following this Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer person. They may want to bail out on you or something and take the leap of faith and just go out on their own. I'm just saying. You know what I'm just saying, because they're underneath the Devil card. And the air sign, whether it's woman or female, which is the Queen or King of Rods, is on top of the Knight of Cups, which is a water sign. And the Devil is the Devil card, the Fool, is underneath the Devil card. So somebody might do something that they may regret, maybe. And there's the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords, whoever, depends on who's watching the video. And like I said, this is not for everybody because it's just a general reading. But we got the Queen of Swords up here, and she's the air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Libra, you're the first one to come along with all these court cards with characters and stuff like that. And you're and there's this is the second sword card, and there's another one right next to it too. So we got 3 sword cards. We got 1 rod. We got 1 major arcana card. No, 2, the Judgment and the Fool. and the devil, the fool, and yeah, judgment, devil, and the fool. Three major arcana cards. Three major events happen here with this addiction or whatever, this codependency, overdoing, overindulging in something, having addictions of any type. Okay, and this was a loved one that was near death here. They almost passed, or probably did, and was brought back to life. They survived it. They're okay. That's good. It has something to do with a love relationship with somebody that it broke off, and it broke their heart, and they went into some kind of solitude, and God or the angels just brought them back to life, saying, come on, it's not, you're not ready yet, it's not your time yet, you have to, we got more things for you to do. So they brought them and revived them. There's some love coming in here for the Libra, for a water sign that's always offering their love. They're very passionate, very caring, very loving. They're in love because it's the knight or the queen. They're very much in love. They may, like I said again, have some type of, they might not feel it being reciprocated to them, so they may have in mind sometimes, like, they feel like they just want to just run away from you, or they just may want to be taking a vacation somewheres. They may call their losses and just take a leap of faith and leave, is what they may feel sometimes, because they don't feel no reciprocation coming from you, Libra. The Queen of Swords is here because she's very cold and she's very protective. She's an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This could be you, Libra, Queen or King of Swords, where you're protecting yourself all the time. Very cautious, very unemotional. There's nothing emotional about this card, okay? This is a cut you up card. And it's right up under the Ten of Swords as well. So, we got two characters here. This could be, this is you. This is you, Libra, because it's a sword card. Maybe in the past, some of you Libras went through a divorce or a separation from somebody, and it was painful. It was a painful one. That was in the past, maybe years ago for some of you. Some of you maybe a couple years. Some you were addicted to this person, or they were addicted to you. They were tied to you in an unhealthy way, and they didn't want to let you go. There was a lot of control issues. There was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of sex that was wild, a wild type of sexual activity for some of you. There could have been somebody else involved with you during this time, is what made the breakup. A fire sign. Maybe the person that you were with had fire in their chart, in their natal chart. This person that you walked away from because of an unhealthy relationship for some of you Libras. But you came across someone that had love for you during this time of your hardship with the breakup of a marriage or relationship. Somebody came to the rescue and showed you love and care. And they actually took you in as well and protected you and made sure you had somewhere to stay. And after that whole situation, Libra, you became very cold-hearted. Became very emotionless. I'm not saying you don't have emotion, because you do, but you don't show them. This person really took a lot out of you. It made you cold-hearted. You can look around and see everything is frozen. If you can see, you have your sword up to your heart as though you are protecting yourself, even if you don't need protection, even if you do have someone that loves you, a water sign in your life. And you got this person by taking a leap of faith at the time, because it's up underneath the devil card, because you just got out of something that was unhealthy and walked away from it. It hurt really bad on both ends. You came out of the cave. I'm giving different scenarios for different Libras out there. But this coldness here, this is you, Libra, male or female. You're very, very guarded at the time. You're very guarded. You're not letting nobody close to your heart. And if anybody get too close to your heart, you'll cut them off. You turn cold as ice. You're beautiful. You love material. You're materialistic. You hold your own. You're very independent because you're wearing the crown. You're classy. If you're a man, you dress very well. You stay up to par. You take care of yours. You're wealthy or have money, well-to-do, but you're in protective mode all the time. Then I have the for you the last week. This is all coming to last week here. Wonder why you're being so protective, and it falling under the Ten of Swords. This hurt, this pain from the past that may be coming back from, and it may have something to do with, like I said, the moons and all this kind of stuff. We start thinking about the past and what happened. You getting into maybe some kind of state where you just want to be by yourself and with your thoughts and what happened in your lifetime and things like that, and you're just in a guarded position here. Everything is cold around you. It's like you're cold hearted, but you're the king or the queen. You stand tall, you stand firm, you hold your own. You do have that sword up, ready, prepared for any type of battle, but you're not coming out battling anybody. It's only just in case, okay? The Seven of Swords, like I said, coming up with the, this is liar, cheater, thief. Somebody trying to get away with something. It's another sword card that cuts up, that penetrates and hurts. It's painful. Somebody might try to get away with something. Somebody might try to take something that belongs to you. Somebody might steal. Somebody might cheat. Somebody might try to take something that don't belong to them. Somebody may be sneaking around. Is this you, Libra? Are you sneaking around? Are you trying to get away with something? Are you selfish with your things? You love material things and stuff. Are you selfish with stuff? Or are you seeing somebody on the side? You got somebody else? Because there is somebody here that loves you over here. But they're thinking about maybe you're just being too cold, and they might want to just walk away from that because they're not getting no reaction from you. That might just be on their mind. They haven't done anything yet, but they may if you don't stop being so guarded and so cold. They just might take their things and move away, move out of the house, move somewheres. Might be thoughts of that. You may be sneaking with you might be sneaky doing something because this is you because it's the sword. It could be the energy. It's the energy because it isn't a character card. You know, it's the energy. So you may have some energy of this is you, definitely, and the energy of you is being independent, to yourself, guarded, very cold, unemotional, unable to show your emotions, unable to demonstrate your emotions because of something that happened in the past that was very detrimental to you, and you don't want to deal with it. Because it was obsessive love that broke you down. It caused you a lot of loss in your life. But this person came along and, wanted to save you. And they did by taking a leap of faith. But you're coming along really strong of being cold. And you may be thinking about trying to get away with something. You might think about leaving somebody. The energies of, you could be sneaky. You could be seeing somebody else on the side. You could be holding on to things that you got. You could be really holding on tight to and not sharing and not giving up a lot of stuff. It's all about you and nobody else. So that's all I'm getting out of that part, Libra. So that's what I get out of that in a relationship situation. Okay, now for some of you Libras, I got here for you the Angel of Expression. I told you we were reading the Anna K Tarot cards. That's what I just read. We're doing the angels, gods, goddesses, and we're also doing Saint and Angels Oracle cards. Okay, and that's what this is, the Angel, Gods, and Goddesses card, Oracle. It's saying Angel of Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly, Libra. Speak your truth now. What's really going on here? Why are you so cold? Why are you so guarded? Why are you not showing your emotions? Why are you so emotionalist? If it has something to do with your past, why don't you just talk about it? Let it out. And stop all this being selfish kind of stuff, or the sneaking around, making it like you're sneaky, because there's somebody here that really loves you. This water sign really loves you, but they're thinking maybe about leaving, maybe taking a leap of faith. They really don't want to, but they're not experiencing what they want to experience out of you. So you need to express yourself, okay? And progress will be made if you do. Express yourself. Tell them how you feel, even if you don't want to, even if you're scared because of things that happened in the past when you express your love or feelings for somebody. Everything just was like it was an obsession. There was somebody obsessed with you, and obsessed and jealous, possessive, crazy, over in love with you, tied to you. Okay, but there'll be progress made with your angels say there'll be progress once you express yourself to this person. Let go and let them know what's up. You don't have to do it all the time. Just, before they decide to want to move forward without you. You might not even say nothing then. You might not even care then. So, but I don't know. That's the feeling I'm getting in this love relationship with a lot of you Libras. I hope that made sense to some of you, because it was only for some of you. It wasn't for everyone. If it resonated with you, you feel like you want a more detailed reading, you can reach me below. And it has all my information. If you just want a reading, for yourself, even though if it didn't resonate with you, All the information is below in the description box. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring. Thank you for your beautiful, wonderful comments. Thank you for going over to Facebook and expressing how you felt about your personal reading with me. I really appreciate that. Those who don't have Facebook and for some reason, some of you text me and say, hey, I want this to go out as a review. I see you have Facebook. That is like a bigger outlet for social media. I'd like for you to copy and paste my email review, and I do honor that. I'm not doing that for my own self satisfaction or anything like that. When anybody do see me do that, is because it was requested by that person to be done because they don't have a Facebook account. The ones that do have Facebook accounts, they go ahead and do that stuff on their own, and they join me on Facebook. So, and they had a personal reading with me. So, and I really appreciate that. Maybe it can help some other people to call in, and maybe they want shed some light on their life, because that's basically all it is shedding some light, seeing some things way ahead before they happen, knowing what to avoid. And that's all the Most High God's doing, that he works through us, through our energies. Okay. So with all that said, thank you for tuning in. I will catch you probably mid-month of April to do maybe either a crystal reading or either a crystal ball reading that I have with my little angel inside of it. I listen to the music and get the messages out of it. Like only done that once, only done the crystal once. I need to get back and do it. Maybe I'll do that for a mid-month reading from here on in. And stay tuned and subscribe, because I'm going to be coming up with some more stuff. Very interesting. We're going to be having some fun here with Simply Love. Love is all there is, and love is all there ever be, with my little crooked thing here. Trying to be cute or something. I don't know what's going on with this. But I'm too done with it. I think I need some pins right here. That's what's up. I need some more pins. It comes with the pin back here. But, heck, why didn't they give you 2 more to go here so it can be straight? But that's okay. We work with it. Thank you so much, you guys, and I will talk to you in mid-April sometimes, okay? You take care. I love each and every one of you. Thank you. Bye-bye.